Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Gents, it's Halloween season, man. What do you think of that?
Well,
do you like Halloween?
I don't mind Halloween. I'm not big into horror movies. I watch the odd one, so I don't really.
You will be. That's what this is. That's what this season's for, to raise the profile of some films. I'll get to it.
I thought you meant Halloween as if it needed.
No,
I
think Halloween's big. I think some people know about it.
PR wise, it's doing alright.
I love it, man. It's my favourite season.
Do folks still call it Geysen? Has it been Americanized to the point where Wayne's refer to it as trick or treating now? Because I remember when I was a kid, it was Geysen. You went in the houses, it was Geysen. Remember that?
Sounds like
Dallas. What's he talking about?
German.
I'm scared.
Scat porn, man.
Serious?
Geysen.
Never heard Geysen. No.
Geysen, the chocolate show. That's rising.
We got a geyser. No, I never heard of Geysen.
You serious?
Honestly,
no,
100%.
Never heard it.
Is it become that Americanized that folk have actually forgotten that we used to call it Geysen?
We're ages with you, and I've never heard of
Geysen.
Look up Geysen at Halloween. That's a UK thing, man.
But this is the thing, though.
Geysers.
I can't remember calling it trick or
Like
treating
disguise.
either. What did we call it?
Geysen.
Shouting at me in German.
But go Jack Torrance on you, man.
Geysen.
Horror movies.
Geysen trick or treat.
Geysen. I would say like GUI. So it's like I think it's short for disguise.
Oh,
yeah.
Why did you not say so?
Geysen is a Scottish and Irish Halloween tradition. Scottish and Irish then. So I don't know what English cunts called it, but
I'm racking my brain, mate, and I cannot for the life of me remember a single person calling it Geysen.
No.
Never used to be trick or treating when I was away.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We never called it trick or treating either. I think we just said you just want to go around the doors or something like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's probably what we. I remember
get ginger bottles.
I remember though one of the first times I had the bottle to go and date, just go up to somebody's door because I would never date. I'd always be like 3 or 4 behind everybody else, right? But I did. I went up with my cousin. And the two of us went up, chapped the door. The guy came to the door and we said something. It wasn't a trick or treat though. I can't remember what it was. It was something that he used to say. And the guy just went, and I looked at her and I looked at him, and then like it was just pure awkward. And he shut the door, and I've never done it again.
Really?
Never done it since.
I used to love Geysen, man. I remember I went out,
it, but I just never had the balls to go up there. And then the first encounter was a prick, so he put me off.
Mate, I remember me and my pal when we were boys. Oh, fart, man!
Did you see that?
What?
Ricocheted off the seat, man.
That was like a fart. That was like a fart that corrected your spine. Oh, fuck, man! Miracle.
Forget about that massage chair you were talking about last week. Drop one of them, man. You'll know of technique.
Yeah,
put it on,
exactly.
One fucking straight as an arrow, man.
Right through the top of your head, man.
That's the weirdest thing ever, man. I don't even know what that was.
I remember me and my pal went Geysen when we were kids, and we went out as Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic for Nirvana, and we actually had a
what age were you?
Prop. We were like 9-year-old with a wee prop bag of cocaine. That was our wee trick or treat. That was our wee kind of prop cartoon thing. So when all the adults would be like, oh, they'd be all smiles like, where's Kurt Cobain? We'd be like, he's dead. Sweeties. Face just drops like that. Well, it's the, you know what I mean? It's the month for spookiness and ghosts, and he's dead. He's behind us.
How did you know if somebody dressed up as Kurt Cobain with half their face blown off?
Just the ghost with the sheet, but that would be brilliant.
A hole in the sheet.
There's a bit of blood stain.
Yeah, sawn off shotgun.
But see, like if a Wayne had like,
well, you had a bag of.
We had a bag of
coke, man.
We had a bag of coke. So
like, see if a Wayne actually turned up to my door, like way that sort of like thought into a costume, I'd be like, well, fuck it, well played.
I'd give him a telly, man.
Salute, man.
Well done.
Definitely.
Geysen.
I went to like a primary school Halloween dance as Mr. Orange for Reservoir Dogs. I'm still chuffed with that costume.
That's
right.
sweet.
Yeah, black suit and tie, shades, hair slicked back, blood all down me like that.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Fucking 10-year-old.
It was a different time, man. Remember there was like a photo going about of somebody saying they're Wayne as Les Ferdinand.
Really?
A wee white boy, man.
Right. I never blacked up as far as I remember.
Well, that was...
as far as I remember.
That's it. He went as full Les Ferdinand. I mean, it was his favourite football player. But you're like, looking back on it now, you're like, right.
What's happening here? Oh,
It's
mate.
just the most uncle part ever as well. It's like, oh, I've done that.
Are we cat snuck here,
I
right?
gutted you've not got a dog to point at.
Got an earthquake.
Hold on, is this a game I'm playing?
Touche.
Your turn.
I'll shite myself. I've got arsehole problems, you know. I've got arsehole problems. You don't want
The
that.
doctor said it was like a battlefield, didn't he?
That was years ago, but
So what's it like now then?
I don't know, man. It's just,
The Gaza Strip.
it's more like a memorial field. It's like Gettysburg or something like that.
Remember the game cannon fodder with all the wee crosses on the hill? That's like your arse.
I've just got a bunch of gravestones where my piles used to be.
Aye, so I thought we would play a wee extended game through the month of October, right? Where I thought we could select a film where we'll each watch it, right? And I've got a couple of wee metrics here where we can kind of have a wee discussion about it, and then but we could assign our points to the different categories, and whatever film comes out on top is awarded the Heavy Good Horror Film 2025.
So this is our recommendation of what you should watch, and the last
Or not to
episode
watch.
of the month will actually go out on Halloween, won't it?
Aye, on the 31st.
So that's the day that we go, this is the movie you should watch.
And this is, by our calculations, that's what the one is to watch.
There you go.
That's what I thought could be quite a nice wee game to kind of play like through it. And after we discuss the first one, then I'll go through what the categories are and all that sort of stuff. And and then at the end we'll get the award, which is, I forgot it, but we'll have it next week. But I'm sure add in the photo of this lovely wee trophy. So
Fantastic.
but I've got a, as is custom, I've got a wee intro video. It's not a video, it's a song.
Heavy Good Halloween Award.
So that was that.
Fair dues, man.
I'll
It was
go
like something at a fucking theme park world or something like that.
I've got a wee outro and all, but we'll come with that as well, right?
You expect to hear that when you're spinning next to big spray painted pictures of Robbie Williams. I mean, Pamela Anderson and Baywatch for no reason.
So I thought the first one, right, that we'll randomly, I'll come to it again of how we're going to select the films going forward, sort of thing, right? But I thought I would just select a classic
Well,
film,
according to you, mate.
1985,
Really not.
which Larry Cohen's film, innit? The Stuff.
Aye.
So
What else did Larry Cohen do? Can you look at that?
it's a lot of guff, mate. I don't think anything's ever lived up to that standard. I think he did Maniac
Oh,
Cop.
Reanimator.
No, he didn't do that. That was Stuart Gordon, I think.
Oh, it's just related to the Blob
He
as well.
related because they were all kind of
The
around the
Blob's
same time.
Cracker, man. You seen that?
Brilliant film, and that's the one.
That'd have been
actually-
great if we watched that, because this was dog shit, mate.
Well,
Awful,
I'll
man.
talk. Like I've got a wee point to bring up about the Blob with this film,
Yeah.
but again, I'll come to that, right? But I think Maniac Cop is probably like his highlight.
Magnum
Other than
opus.
that, it's
Robert
just being-
Zadar.
Aye,
It's the guy with the big face. Isn't it?
yeah, the
Big
square
Sophie
face.
Ellis.
So-
Sophie Ellis Baxter face.
Sophie Ellis Bextor's
Big
box,
coulthard
man.
coupe, man. Coulthard coupe on it, man.
Big Desperate Dan, man.
That would be something that you would probably get for a Larry Cohen film, man.
Desperate Daniela, man.
She
It
just.
was Garrett Morris. I thought that when I was thinking it's Garrett Morris. It's
Yeah,
Saturday
I
Night
thought
Live.
the cast was pretty good in this,
Yeah,
man.
fucking
like
Paul Sorvino,
Aye,
Goodfellas.
I noticed that at the
Aye.
end when he was a cop. Aye, I was like, that's Polly.
But do you know
Fucking
what? Do
Paul
you know what's
shows up.
actually quite funny as well, though, right? Like
Danny Aiello as well. Aye.
he signed up to this thinking it was a completely different film. So when he shot his scenes, he did it completely straight,
Aye.
which obviously adds into the sort of satirical side of it because it's like kind of juxtaposition with a shite fucking horror film that's going on. So I just like that idea, man. I want like I don't know if any of that happens today. Can you do actors like that? Do you know what I mean? Like getting them in for a completely different film, they come in, do their scenes like that, and it's for a like that.
Oh,
like
so was he
attractive-
sold it as if this
he
is...
thought it was a straight up film. He didn't know it was like a B movie horror film. That's why when he did that part, it was just completely straight acting, and that's what made it funny. Obviously,
Do you know what I think makes it even worse? Is the fact that it had a budget of like 1.5, 1.6 million, which changed to today's money is a good couple of £1 million, a good couple of $1 million, right? Mm-hmm. And it's still guff. I mean, I was actually angry,
at the film? Were you?
mate, that you made me watch this.
Why?
Because I was busy, right, and I was like, I need to make time to watch it. It was only this morning, and I messaged you, went, I've watched it, but I was seething, man. I was like, I've took an hour and a half of my life to watch this, and I saw the start bit, and I was like, all right, I know what it's going to be. It's the middle of the 80s, right? Fair enough.
Aye.
And then they kept like planting the seeds, but it's like, right, we've planted enough seeds here. We get it.
Aye.
It's the stuff.
Aye.
And it's bad.
Right.
And they kept like setting up,
Aye.
and it was like, just the more I watched it, the angrier I got. Like, all right, this hints it's clever. This hints it's like They Live.
Aye.
Right.
This is what this movie hints it is.
Aye.
It's got this pure like message about don't eat bad stuff.
Aye.
Consumerism.
Aye. So do you think that is like?
I could put a pen between my arse cheeks, squat a bit of paper, and write a better movie than this, mate.
Mate, I don't deny it, man. You probably could, to be fair. So, like, overall, then you thought like the kind of plot was garbage.
Garbage, but there was some bits I laughed at.
Right.
At the bit where the guy gets punched in the face. He just caves in.
Is that no Garrett Morris? I think he gets his face punched off in
I
it.
think
Chocolate Charlie, I've just noticed.
Chocolate
No,
chip.
His
Aye,
bit,
chocolate
he's the guy
chip
whose
Charlie.
face goes and all the stuff comes out.
that's right,
So he goes in at near the end to like go in the radio station and talk about this is bad, don't eat this, right? And then he dupes a woman and he's already infected.
Aye.
But then that's one of my other favourite bits is the stuff all appears in the room. She's like, ah, and Mad Paul Sorvino just gets a shotgun like, ah, fuck's sake. And he's about to blow the window out. The lad don't. You know what I mean? We don't want the stuff getting out.
Here, see way the film though, right? Do you think when it comes to the effects in it, some of the practicals were actually quite clever?
That's what I liked
Aye.
about it.
Aye,
That-
like
fair
definitely
play to
the highlight of it, I would
Yeah,
say.
aye, aye.
Like the bit where chocolate chip, what's his name?
Charlie.
Chocolate Charlie
Aye.
is my God, man, is that really his name? Fuck's sake,
We'll side swerve that topic, right?
it's a different timer. He when his face changes, that was fucking good.
Yeah.
like the way that
That
looked
was good, aye.
and also the bit where the stuff just randomly shoots out and the guy pure hits the wall.
The wall.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the one. That's the main one. That I like
Nightmare
to
on
talk
Elm,
about.
Elm Street looking bit.
Exactly, mate. Because it's the exact same practical they used, wasn't
Just
it? Like, it's
reverse
just like
the
the
room.
wall. The room's a set, so they pretty much turned
Just
it
flip
round.
the set and
so
have the
he's
guy lie there.
laying on the ground, but the camera's there. It makes it look like he's on the side of the wall. Yeah. So it's like a Nightmare on Elm Street. It's Tina that gets killed in it.
Think so.
Maybe she's rolling about the roof
Aye.
and all that, but it's just the room slowly turning, but the camera's still.
right,
and it makes
okay.
it have that effect. So I think so. It's quite cool, right?
Yeah.
But that's how I was wanting to come to the Blob, because the Blob done the exact same shot, because they have it in the motor where he's like feeling up the lassie that's already dead. He doesn't know she's dead.
Aye.
And then the Blob bursts out, and it's like for his point of view, and it just like consumes him. But it's the motors on the side. So this is the bit I think is quite ironic, because Larry Cohen unashamedly says he pretty much that's paying homage to like the sort of 60s films like The Blob, Invasion of the Body Snatchers and stuff. So
50s.
so he, what is that?
50s, but it's fine.
50, sorry, right? So he's like paying homage to them, but then
Wasn't enough bush in it to be the 60s,
I don't know.
But a bit more fucking hedge.
But then seeing
The 70s invasion of the Boy Snatchers, let's get some right thick hedge and that.
Exhibit A.
is that the one with
Donald Sutherland?
Sutherland,
Fucking
aye.
brilliant film.
That's a great film, aye.
Incredible. Yeah.
Maybe that'll come up. maybe it'll come up.
Is that you turning
Maybe it
into
won't.
one of the pod people there now?
Your body is all over the place today, man.
I'm still convalescing for illness, man. Like, just cut me some slack, witches, and enjoy the fun. But so see when like the Chuck Russell remake with the Blob in 1989, right? So they took a lot of the practical ideas from the stuff. So they're paying homage to the original, but then the remake is sort of paying homage to that. So it's like they're all kind of copying each other's homework. I like that. I like how they all kind of intermingle with that sort of idea.
I was taken back by watching The Blob though. I only watched it a few years ago. It was like one of those films that I'm like, I wish I'd seen this when I was younger. I would have been blown away by it. Like, I appreciate it now.
Aye.
But I thought it'd be shite. And then, like you're saying, some of the practical effects, when the guy
amazing.
gets covered in the blob and then your skin just gets ripped off in one go.
I've never watched
But
that.
it's those kind of effects that you're like, you couldn't do that these days. They wouldn't have the ingenuity to do that practically now. It'd all just be CGI.
CGI.
Well, this is what we
Aye.
were talking
Just
about
look like a
a good
cartoon.
while ago. We were talking about like we Total Recall and all that sort of stuff.
Aye.
Whereas back then, sometimes it'd be like actual prop dummies.
and they had to work with what they could do practically.
But it
Now
looked
they can
realer,
just
I
go,
think.
Aye, fuck it.
I think it looked realer.
Definitely.
The best example of that's The Thing, innit? Because
Aye.
they did the sequel to that, or I've never watched it actually. I don't
It's
want
okay.
to watch it, but
it's okay. But
Aye.
apparently,
But that's my fear. Is that it's
apparently
just
they
okay.
they started making it as like they were going to do all practical effects. We're going to like honour the original by doing it all in camera practical effects.
Aye.
And then the studio came in and went like, no, make it all CGI. It'll be cheaper and you can do it quicker.
Cut
and
corners and
you'll
stuff
make
like
more
that.
money that way, and it just looks shite. As a
Aye,
result.
that's the thing, but it's like you're making a sequel to a film that is arguably one of the biggest touted films for its practical effects, and you don't put any practical effects in it. It's like, why would you do that? It just doesn't make sense. Just don't make it then. You know what I mean? Wait till somebody that's willing to fork out a wee bit of cheddar to get some better practicals.
Is there any movies now that, like now Tarantino always likes to film with certain types of film and stuff like that, like is a harking back to a golden age. Is there anybody that actually uses practical effects in modern movies? Is that a thing?
Some folks.
Christopher Nolan is one.
Christopher Nolan's
for it.
adamant on
Probably
it.
the highest.
They did a remake of The Evil Dead that came out maybe 10 years ago or so now.
Oh yeah, aye.
And they made sure to make
Fede
it all
Alvarez's
practical
one?
effects.
Aye.
That's right, aye. And it looks much better as a result. It's like it made sure to make
And
it
it
all
still
practical.
still stands up.
Still
aye.
stands up now.
For sure.
Because that's the thing, it doesn't age. If the CGI ages badly, like
Aye.
you can watch a 90s film and just be like, that looks like that TV show Reboot.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Aye, this is
Yes.
a big Hollywood. This is one of the biggest films that came out in 1995.
Don't diss Reboot. I fucking love
love
Reboot.
Nah,
I'm saying,
I
I
Reboot.
fucking
I'm still
loved
waiting for
Reboot.
Glitch to commit, man.
Aye.
Glitch.
I know, I grew up on Reboot, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you knew what you were watching. That was meant to be set in a wee CGI world.
And aye,
but
aye.
then you watch some CGI effects that are just like, well, that looks like something out
Well,
of a
apparently-
90s cartoon.
When
Aye.
CGI first became more prominent, a lot more time and effort went into every CGI scene. Whereas now,
they
because
just
the computers, they can
bang
knock
it
out
out there.
quicker, so it actually looks worse now than it did.
New
Aye,
Jurassic Park
then.
films look worse than the first one that came out
Aye.
in 1993.
The first one still has. That's the perfect blend with practical and CGI.
Yeah.
I think though they
Keep it in the
nailed
darkness a
that.
wee
You know
bit.
what I mean? Aye. But I just don't understand why they don't. Well, I do understand because of it. It always just comes down to the bottom line. Then the dollar. How much is this going to cost us?
Aye.
We can get a helicopter, shoot it down onto a train, and then fucking get everybody run out, or we just pay 3 extras and get some cunt on the computer for like £20.
Aye.
Probably not, but
There's
you know what I mean.
The guy that made the films Bone Tomahawk, Brawl and Cell Block 99, Dragged Across Concrete. You seen
I
any
like
of them?
Brawl and Cell Block 99.
Fucking love that film.
The bit where
And
he kicks
makes
his
a
head off?
Aye, he stamps in the guy's face and then drags it across the ground, and you see it in close up, just his
Aye.
face coming off.
Aye.
And that's obviously done. He's almost done it deliberately to look like an 80s film, like
But it
the
sticks
stuff
in
or
your
something,
head.
But
Aye.
it's
You
so
remember
much
that?
better, so much
Aye.
better.
I
as a
can't
result.
remember where I heard this for. You might know this, Neil. And they were saying about CGI. It's like it is actually a psychological effect.
Yeah.
Because like when it's practical, even if it's no the best looking practicals,
Yeah.
your
You
brain
still know it's
recognises
there.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
So it has an
It's
impact.
in the real world.
It's
Aye.
a survival instinct that humans have got, like just
Aye.
instinctively in their brain, and it just instinctively know the difference between what's real, what's really
what's
there,
no.
and what's no. Although the way AI is going, I don't know if that's going to
Kinda
hold
muddles the
true
water,
much
doesn't it?
longer now.
Aye.
It's like you see some AI things, you're like, I can't tell the difference.
For sure.
Will
It's
Smith
obviously
is eating that spaghetti as far as I'm concerned.
he is
In
munched that spaghetti.
Scarborough, those people in Scarborough holding up signs are real. As far
That
as
crowd
that one's got 7 fingers, but
Aye.
it's Scarborough. you
But
know.
that's where it muddies the water even more. They probably have got 7 fingers in Scarborough, man.
Exactly, man.
But anyway, what did you think is some of the dialogue in that film? And the stuff?
Horseshit, man.
I've
Right,
got-
you need to stop talking to me about this movie.
I've
You're
got-
getting my back up, man. Like,
Yeah, totally.
Did you know? Did you know? Appreciate
what did I appreciate, mate?
Michael Moriarty, right? Like our protagonist, how his intro to the film, right? This is the opening line for him after he like greets the guys and stuff, and he goes, "That's a sweaty palm." Then he shakes another guy's hand and says, "That's another sweaty palm." That's genius. Do you not think?
No.
And then his amazing catchphrase of like, "Do you know why they call me Mo? Because every time I make money or people give me stuff, I want more. I want more."
Do you know what it felt like
Did you
to me?
like that? That looks
Roy,
so-
Roy, do you know what it felt like me? It felt like a bunch of cokeheads, right, that loaded when we could make a movie and then wrote it.
Yeah. One of them started foaming at the mouth at an after party. They're like, Write that down.
Aye, we could do it.
100%.
We could do it.
Right.
We could do a fucking movie, mate.
So
Aye, man, it's just about talking.
Your cousin knows Paul Savino, didn't he? Paul Savino.
right. So let me. Hit
I was
you
a
with-
coke date in it. That's how Paul Savino was in that, man.
Let me hit you with.
He would have cut a fucking G's, man.
Let me hit you with one more thing then, right? See if I can convince you all.
Allegedly.
With this film, right? One last thing.
Before you say that, we missed out last week when we were talking about a lot of things like Christopher Walken. That we should have used the word allegedly a lot more.
I'd say allegedly a lot.
Aye.
No, I
And
would
if didn't,
say.
then you can use the one time.
As if Christopher
allegedly
Walken's going to be
drop
sitting in
it
his house like that. Why are they talking about me in the Scottish podcast?
What was he said at a police academy?
Give me a fucking break, you days voicing.
I carried on walking, man.
Aye, well.
You know, Chris.
Gold watch.
You know why we're talking about you, Chris.
Gold.
You know what you did.
Fact.
Aye. Fact.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly
Right, so-
a fact.
So do you think like the allegory for the whole film is just generally like consumption, consumerism sort of thing, that kind of idea? Because like obviously, like you've got the
Aye, they bet you the headweight, mate.
the way that they sort of like promote it with like satirical kind of TV adverts, right? So you've got like the kind of young hip chick that looks like Cyndi Lauper.
the
and
tune was
Tag.
quite catchy.
That was actually
Aye.
quite catchy.
The stuff tune was quite
And then
catchy.
obviously the weird one as well is, remember they're doing some sort of like fashion model thing. You've got them feeding each other fucking the goo,
Aye.
and it's very pornographic.
While we are
almost,
talking
aye.
about the goo and all right, the guy at the start finds the goo. So there's goo coming at the flare and he just goes, I think I'll stick that in my mouth.
That was the next point I was wanting to say. How it comes to be, aye, it's just it's just oozing out of the ground, and he's like munches it, man.
It's like Prometheus.
Aye.
Bunch of scientists in space. What's these spores coming out the ground? I'll just put my face in there and see what happens, man.
Try it out. That's how we get everything, man. That's how we get everything. It's
I've
fine.
only got 3 lines on me as well.
These guys run so we can walk, innit? But don't you think though?
The guys that made this didn't have 3 lines, man. A lot more than 3 lines, man.
Don't you think though? Like when
So he just eats the goo at the flare and then that's it. It's a movie.
flare goo.
When's Charlie Sheen coming on about now?
Getting torn into a bit of flare goo, man.
But see, the thing is though, right? See the now when they like kind of clamp down on porn and all that sort of shit, right? And I've got Ozempic. I can't remember why I've got that there. But anyway, but like how they've got that sort of stuff. Do you not think it might have been ahead of its time because it's sort of shown how much accessibility we've got, and then everybody's just losing their mind because they've got Waynes, you know, just running about, generally just being no good nicks, causing riots and all that sort of stuff. And
All the point they were trying to make makes sense.
aye,
But
the execution
aye,
was
clumsy.
amazing. No, but like, right, here's
One of those films that's capitalism is bad, but remember and buy the video with us and all that.
things that are bad for you are bad for you. Don't have too many of the bad things.
But see, whoa, dude. But see, the thing is though, right? See, like with the satire kind of element to it.
See, when you keep saying words like satire now, like it's pure.
No, but like I'm just saying, like with the sort of like the
Citizen Kane.
satirical type of adverts and all that sort
Yes.
of stuff, right? Who did it better, Larry Cohen or Paul Verhoeven with RoboCop?
Paul Verhoeven.
Think so?
100%.
But RoboCop was released 2 years after this film.
Yeah, it's
did
much
Paul Verhoeven just copy paste the stuff?
Definitely not. Next.
Did that's a question?
Are you sure?
Did
Absolutely sure.
Did They Live come out before this?
1985 as well, wasn't it?
I think it might be Norse.
So
No,
did we-
87, I think They Live came
What's
out.
it, 87?
I think. John Carpenter.
Well, I'll check it out.
So
but
did
I'm-
They Live take a bit of inspiration?
So we're
from this?
saying-
I don't want to live in a world where
We're
that's
saying
true.
that John Carpenter and Paul Verhoeven copied the stuff.
No, we're definitely not saying that.
You're saying that?
None of us are
I
saying
mean,
that.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, right?
Good, then don't.
But They Live. I thought They Live was
86.
85.
88, was it? Nah, we are. 88.
Did Buff Bagwell get his name The Stuff?
So the Blob remake,
that movie?
They Live.
I'm willing to accept that.
I'll admit
That's
that.
the one hang up.
So what we're saying then, right, is the Blob remake, They Live, and RoboCop, amongst others, wouldn't have came to be
They would have.
without this stuff.
No, we're definitely not saying that.
Right. Well, we're on the same page now. No, but anyway, so see with that, right, this is the last point I want to make about this film.
Good.
So, when I was a young boy, right,
You're a scamp.
when I was a young lad,
When I
right,
was a young, what's that song?
and I was in primary school,
When I was a My Chemical Romance. That's what I meant. When I was a young boy, I fucking can't remember.
When I could
Dallas-
control my bowels.
Dallas, what's he talking about now? I don't know, I'm still scared, man.
Pure
I
cat,
don't know
pure
if I-
cat house chat for the both of
I
you
don't
today,
actually
man.
know
My Chemical Romance,
aye.
horror movies and all that.
Well, I mean, this is just the beginning
Of.
the horror films.
Ah.
But anyway, so when I was a lad, right? When I
I
was
think
wee
it's a
boy,
good premise. Like this whole
the stuff.
no,
definitely
the horror film thing we're going to do the month, mate. No,
Aye.
the stuff's
Oh,
good
believe
dog
me.
shit, mate.
This
Are you
is
being
stuff-
paid by Larry Cohen or whatever? he's
no,
called?
no, not yet. But like,
Larry, mate.
we will. I think he's dead. He died a couple of years ago. I think.
Why don't we get a Ouija board for the Halloween special? And we try to talk to, what's his name, Larry Cohen?
Cohen,
We try
aye.
to talk to Larry Cohen
It writes
and ask him a
itself,
couple
man.
of questions about the stuff.
Imagine we were the first people legitimately in history to access the afterlife, talk to a ghost on a live podcast.
On a podcast.
And we chose to talk to Larry Cohen, director of the stuff. Like not Martin Luther King or Gandhi or
No,
fucking
the real
Shakespeare.
stuff. But like, so when I was in primary school, though,
What's happening, mate?
Did you ever meet Paul Verhoeven? Did you give him ideas? Did you ever party with Charlie Sheen?
How much gear did you consume?
What's Paul Sorvino like?
right? But here's the last wee thing I want to
Is
say,
Paul
though, right?
Sorvino still alive?
I think he died
I think he died. Aye, I'm sure he
Is
did.
there anybody in this that's alive? Should we
Garrett
email?
Morris, of all people, the old, he's always been old.
Chocolate
Garrett
Charlie?
Morris is definitely still alive.
Garrett
Should
Morris,
we email
Danny, I
Garrett Morris to see if we can get me there? He'll never do it, wouldn't he? No. Not a chance, man.
I don't know. We could try.
And like he's doing things for fucking. Now looks like Telemundo or something. Oh no, what's that? He's on.
Two broke
Girls he was on. Yeah. He's also in the Ant-Man film because he was the first guy to ever play Ant-Man on TV on a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Ah, he wouldn't give us the
Wow,
time
nah,
of day, wouldn't he?
he's
No.
no-
Saturday Night Live?
He's no entertaining
Yeah,
us.
he was one of the first cast members. He was the original cast.
Was he?
With Chevy Chase, John Belushi and all that.
Oh, right, okay.
He's no touching us, man.
Nah, man.
But we'll see. But anyway, so see when I was in school, right? Like, I remember
He wouldn't even dare crop dust one of the chairs in the studio, man.
Never.
Do you know what I mean?
Nah. But like my teacher like read this book to us, right? It was called Yummy Yuck, right? And I swear to God, right, the premise of it was
Are they in jail now?
well, I don't know actually.
Yummy
I've
Yuck.
actually followed this up, right? So the premise of it though was that in this wee town, this can of stuff, right? Like I always
Right.
imagine it like kind of like granola foam, right?
granola foam, man.
And they used to all the kids would drink it, and they hated the taste of it, but then grew to like it. And then after a while, they just all started running amok and destroying town and all that sort of stuff. And then it was like the aliens were taking over some of the adults that were drinking it and all that sort of stuff. And this woman, Heather Meisner, she released that book in 1990. And do you think like she just literally plagiarized the stuff and just wrote it as a Wayne's book?
I can
and made
believe
millions
that.
on it?
I can believe that.
Pre-internet. So what we're saying then is through all of this,
She's went to
Heather-
Azad
Heather
and got the
Meisner
stuff.
is the
and
true
then went-
enemy of everything.
Aye,
Right,
man.
okay. I can do
We
with that.
could maybe get her on.
Do you think so? I don't know, mate. I think she's like, well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, let's check it.
Is she farting through silk? Is she loaded, man?
Probably. I don't know.
What level of celebrity do we think we could get? Even like a video call, like
Toe.
Toll. Aye, Toll would be on soon enough. But like Bobby Davro, do you think you could get Davros
I
on?
think it plateaus at Toe.
Yeah, that's the peak. Fuck's sake, man.
Maybe. For now, though.
Maybe Bobby.
Jesus.
That was like a final fart, man. That was your death fart.
I need to go for a pee.
That was your life escaping, man. That was your life escaping out your fucking farter.
That was like a drawbridge over there in a fucking haunted mansion.
That was Larry Cohen getting summoned, man. Oh God.
It did sound otherworldly, man. It was like the clicking. It was like a demon. It was like a demon noise, like clicking, like the xenomorph or something.
That was like something that I lost control like immediately. Like you just took on it saying life.
Did it feel wet?
I don't know.
Oh, what do you mean you don't know? That's never.
No, I don't think it was.
Don't fucking rub it in. Don't sugar it. That's tougher than your fucking ankle now.
Oh, God.
Sugar on it.
Oh, my word.
I've not smelled it yet.
No, you won't, man. It's weird. It's really strange. It is off the back of no being well. My stomach and everything's just been fucked.
Really?
Aye. But I'm gradually getting...
I've just walked in as you're going, I'm gradually getting better. No, you're no. No, you're no.
Aye.
Fucking Chernobyl disaster with me.
It was a death rattle, man.
I can't even...
His arse death rattled, man. We're going to be doing fucking a Ouija board with your ass, mate.
Fucking machine gun smelly.
So to wrap up this week's
It's
one,
no
right?
smelly though, I was saying. Can't even smell it.
not
It's weird,
at all.
weirdly
Right.
fragranceless.
So to wrap up this week's
Still
game,
nothing.
what is it? Heavy good horror film.
Did you
right?
just fart internally? Did that go up the way?
I think I
You
went
sucked
every way,
that
man.
in, man. It
That-
sounded rang.
That was surround sound. Man.
Sounded like playing Pink Floyd backwards.
Right, but anyway, so what we're going to do then with these films, right? So
I
for
once
now-
had a spoon's breakfast in a holiday in Blackpool, and my bird nearly broke up with me because of the smell that was coming out of my arse in the hotel room. She was like, "You need to leave now." I was like, had to go out and walk around the block to fart. It was honking, man. Even I didn't want to be near myself.
Was it
You know what I mean?
eggs in the breakfast?
No, I think it was the sausage. It was something wrong with the sausage. The fucking link. It was foul, man. It was fucking
Murder Most Foul, man.
aye.
But see, right, so
Phil Mitchell, man.
what we're going to do from now until Halloween, right? So we've got 6 films. We'll do one a week, right?
No, hold on.
Hold on, what?
No.
There's for some reason there's 6 weeks, 6 days that we'll get a podcast at this month.
Is there?
I think so. I believe so.
Maybe I was wrong about it being on the day of Halloween then. Like,
No. It is Friday the 31st. Aye,
Because my birthday's a week before last Friday.
aye. I don't know why. It's weird.
Is that a 5-week month or something like that?
It could be something like that. I'll double check it again. I'll run the numbers again, right? But we'll do one a week, right?
Right.
So
Regardless, the premise stays the same. We'll do one a week.
Regardless, so I've got a couple
Have
like.
you got the other ones in mind?
Well, I'll come to that after this. After we assign the points, right? So what we'll go. I've got a couple of categories here that will assign points to each of these films.
Right.
So we've got 1 to 6.
And what's good and bad?
For 1's bad, 6 is good.
Okay.
Right. For each of the categories, but you can only assign a number once. So
Right.
if you give your 6 to this film for one of the categories, you can't give the 6 again for the other one.
Is this a collective number?
Yeah.
So we're not getting separate, right?
Aye. Right. So
But we don't know what the other films are.
we don't know what they are yet.
Oh,
So that's
right,
what I'm saying. It could be worse than the stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh fuck, I've just gave my one away. Or
I'm
whatever,
not
right?
watching a film that's worse than
Aye,
the
please,
stuff.
right.
We'll see. No, but let me get to that point anyway, right? But for now,
I'd watch Troll 2 again. Right? That's funny.
well, that's probably worse.
Aye.
than
And
this.
you are educating me here in horror
Notoriously.
because
Well,
I
that's what
don't
I'm
watch
thinking.
a lot of
That's what
horror.
I'm thinking.
Aye.
That we can get some nuggets of goodness here, but we could
I
also
hope so.
get some nuggets of
Troll
brown.
2 is like
man.
Troll 2 is
Right.
notoriously like the worst film ever made. You'll have seen clips of it that are when the wee guys like that. They're eating her, then they're gonna eat me.
Is that
Oh my god!
Is that when they bam up in Wayne's World? I'm the
think so.
leprechaun. Is that the embalming?
No, that's
film?
Leprechaun with
Oh, is it called
Warwick
Leprechaun?
Davis.
Alright.
You not seen Leprechaun?
no.
Young Jennifer Aniston.
I don't watch.
Young Jennifer
Horror
Aniston in an
movies?
Irish cottage, I think, right? Getting harassed by Warwick Davis.
Ah,
in
that's
a
right,
top
aye.
hat.
That's almost as random as last week when he was saying he was buying a scud out of Borders. Next day, Dougie Donnelly.
I should have turned around to him like, I'm the leprechaun.
Right,
They made
so
it-
you-
Don't try and steal me, you Smooth magazine.
Right. So you've got a score of
big bottom ladies,
A big ebony farter, man.
right. So each of these categories you can
Fair
assign.
play, man. Do you know what I mean?
Each of these categories you can assign
Still going up.
1 to 6. Right.
Right, yeah.
So suspense and dread. How do you think this film fared for that? What would you score it for between 1 and 6?
I don't really think it scored high at all. And like,
Do you not think so?
I wouldn't like give away the one because I know what you're like, and I know that you've took great joy out of my anger here.
Yeah,
I can tell at your face. I know you too well, mate.
I dreaded having to watch the rest of it.
That you're going to come up with something worse.
No.
So personally, I would say 2.
I'm going to say 2 as well.
You're going to go 2 as
What do you
well?
think, Roy?
I'm going to go 1.
Because I've seen worse.
So what was collectively deciding then? You said it was collective. 2? We're going for 2 then?
No. So right. The stuff for suspense and dread, we'll get a total of 5. Because you gave your 2, you gave your 2, I gave my 1. Does that make sense?
No.
So for now on,
I'll just trust the process, mate.
aye,
On you go.
so for now on, you can't assign 2 to any other suspense and dread.
And will
for
you
any
keep a
other
note of
film.
it so I remember?
I'm taking
Right,
a
cool.
note. Right. What about horror tropes?
Oh, God.
Well, like
So, like, you know, like the fake out kind of thing, like, oh,
Aye.
then nothing's there, or
The bit where he's chocolate Charlie, his face explodes.
explodes. You've got the sort of like the
The bit with the goose on his face and the bird to save him sets fire to his face. And then he's alright after it.
aye. So what would you say?
Stay
What
to it, man.
about horror tropes?
I liked the bit when he was in bed and next to her and the stuff was attacking him, and it was like that bit in Naked Gun 2 when he throws the towel on him and he goes, ah!
That's about, is that the bit I'm talking about?
It's just
and
literally-
then she sets fire to his
Maybe
face.
in the same bit.
Aye. He's on the flare by this point. He's like, oh no. And then he just runs
And
away.
he just
and he ran out.
holding it.
Just his face was on fire and it's sound now.
Right. So horror tropes. What would you say?
Who's this mad woman on the screen?
That's the woman that
Dinosaur
plagiarised the
Douglas.
stuff.
Aye, she looks like a fucking plagiariser. Allegedly.
No, for fact.
What happened to Natalie Wood? Yeah, okay.
Aye. She knows what happened.
You know.
Right. So come on, horror tropes. What would you get? 1 of 6.
I'm the one that just did 2 chicken bakes. What's happening here?
I know, mate. I mean, I'm still recovering from Ibiza.
So what would you score it?
I don't think I had millions of them, but I had a couple. So
Right.
I'd say 3.
I'm getting this 2 across the board. Twos.
So you don't know what
Twos,
the other things are?
twos. Right.
No, you don't know yet.
Twos.
Aye, for this one too.
I think.
Don't know what next thing
I
is.
think I'll give that 2 as well.
I'm getting it 3.
Right, 3. Right, so what about confronting fears? Right, so horror films generally have like allegories and all that sort of thing. Think creative ways so that that people can have fun with the narratives and stuff like that.
Oh, 1 shite.
1,
Aye, dog shit.
right? Neil?
I'll get a 1 as well. Then.
Okay.
One.
See, I'm
There
gonna
was
go-
nothing clever about this movie.
Nah.
Right,
Nothing.
right, okay.
Aye.
Yeah, it was fucking
I'm going to go 3
dumb.
because there was attempt there. Right,
Explain yourself.
because obviously there was no real subtext to the film, but it was clearly trying to put that message out there. Do you know what I mean? Like for consumerism, you know what I mean, and all that sort of stuff. So I mean, it was trying to like get people to confront that fear of, you know, you could just get lost in fads and all that sort of stuff.
All right, cool. I changed mine to 2.
All right.
Aye, there was at least stuff's bad for you. I get it.
Right, creepiness and spookiness.
Oh fuck it. No. The chocolate Charlie's face explode hanging was kind of.
Nah, I like some shot of that.
Aye, 3. I go for. I go 3.
And what about, like, I've added this one in, right? So genre variety. So this is the idea of like, do they like adding in horror with other genres?
So what was it? Was it a comedy?
That's exactly it.
Dang
So,
it.
so do you think like it seemed like it did have a bit of variety there because there was a lot of comedy in there?
Would
There
you
was-
call that comedy? I'd say attempted comedy. Like,
there was a lot of satirical commentary, I suppose, social commentary, if you will. But then, am I wrong? I don't know. You tell me.
2.
Right.
aye, 2.
Right. All right. And the last one. And this is this is a bonus one, right? You can either give it 1 point or no points, right? And it's called the Halloweeny feeling.
0.
Did it have any sort of Halloweeny autumn type vibes?
1
No, but you don't. You
One or
either 0
zero.
or 1. This is only a bonus point.
or 0.
Right.
0.
I think it's 0 across the board.
Yeah.
Aye.
It's no hocus pocus.
Are you tallying this up now for a final score?
I will if you want. Aye.
Aye, go for it. So, while he's doing that, I'll ask you a question, right? Mm-hmm. It's a Chinese takeaway near here. It's also a restaurant, right? And I love it. Won a bunch of awards. Really, really nice. But, right, and I know you're probably not a fan of getting chips with your Chinese. Mm-hmm. You gave me grief one time, years ago.
Oh,
Aye. Said if you get like chips with a Chinese, you went half in one, mate.
what the?
Aye.
What did I say?
I can't remember, mate, but you went a rant about it.
I
Man.
must have not had enough to eat.
You
that
went
day.
home and then put
I
a
go on
post
my
up on
rants.
Facebook about it.
What did I say?
I can't remember. It was years ago.
What the fuck?
But anyway, ever
I
since
can't
then, I thought
remember.
you don't get chips with it. You're like, there's something wrong with you if you get chips with a Chinese. You're Neanderthal if you get like fucking chicken balls and chips and blah 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 out of Chinese.
Did I say that?
So anyway,
Is it because chips out of the Chinese are always stinking? They're always the worst.
oh no,
kind of chips.
oh no,
Usually
no,
not,
no,
right?
no, no,
Nah,
no.
these chips-
Some Chinese, Andy's in George's Cross. Last time I bigged them up, they gave me some free food. Andy's is fantastic. That's where I grew up. Anyway, what I'm saying
Spoke too
is,
soon.
so this one changed for the big fat chunky chips that you want at Chinese.
That's maybe what I'm not a fan of. Aye.
Do you ever get the ones with batter? Like it's
Battered
like
chips.
it's like batter, like salt and pepper chips with like the batter.
Oh,
stuff
I've
like
had that. Aye.
So they're shite.
Nah, it's nice.
Right.
It's nice.
So here's the question: that one up there that recently changed to French fries. I'm not a fan of this.
At least give folk a choice, is what I'd say.
Nah, no choice.
Nah, not a fan of that. Must have changed the fryer or something like that. Right.
Aye.
Supplier of
There was a
fryer.
buffet that done that recently. I know somewhere. It was can't remember what it was called, but they were cracking buffet. But it was all different food from all over the world. And then I went in one time, and the chips had changed to
I think
French fries.
You should always give folk a choice: chunky chips or French fries.
Aye.
You should always give folk a choice.
Aye.
Yeah,
I would agree.
So we agree.
I agree on that.
Aye. And you get a Chinese sometimes with chips,
I have done. Aye.
fucking-
I can't. It's weird that I
honestly.
went in that rant.
mate.
But like whenever I go on a wee rant and I get upset about shit, I've always just not had my Greggs yet. I've not had my chicken bake yet, and I'm a different person. And I apologise to the amount of pharmacist staff that I've come across as a terrible person because I've not had my lunch yet, and you're taking too fucking long to give me my prescription for my arse troubles, man. You can understand why I'm not in a good mood about
I
it.
think we can all get behind that.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
so
just not too close behind me, man.
So you tell us people at home that
This is our outro. So the stuff, it scored 27 out of possible 93.
Jesus.
And that's the end of this one. So join us for next week's one. No, so what we're going to do then, right? I've got a list of films. You just can add films if you want. I'm going to ball them up, and we're each going to select one. I'm going to put it on the wheel, and randomly we'll select what film we're watching for next week. Does that sound fair?
And like now we'll do that. You mean?
We can do it now if we want, aye.
Okay.
Okay. Aye.
Want to do that?
Well, I've no frame of reference to add, so
If you don't want to add.
this is a learning experience for me. The full.
So you've already got films pre-prepared, written.
Well, I've got a few films written down and all that sort of stuff.
Have you got anything in mind, Neil?
Go ahead, add films if you want.
For what kind of what are we talking? Just all horror films?
Well, Halloween films. It could be horror, it could be whatever. But they're keeping it in the theme of Halloween. Will I put that theme on again? Well,
Aye, well, he's doing that. Let's go.
I've got a good one. How many do you want?
as many as you want.
Right, so while he's doing that, we'll talk about Chinese food. Remember that time me and you were stoned at a nut years ago?
Right.
And you told me turn that off, mate. You told me that you were adamant that Andy's we were talking about did a chicken ball.
Chicken curry crispy rolls.
It sounds
I
amazing.
still remember it, man. Aye.
And you were going on about it, and I was like, this sounds. And then we went down,
Aye.
and the woman looked at you like you had two heads.
Aye.
You were like, no, it's the what is it called?
Chicken curry crispy rolls.
I was like
I
chicken
remember
curry
it, man.
crispy rolls.
I remember seeing it vividly.
I think
on
we
the
should
menu.
invent this because you were saying after it we were laughing and we were going, what would you do? So it's like the chicken ball, but
Aye.
inside the batter, between the batter and the chicken,
Aye.
is curry sauce.
Some curry sauce in there.
So would you get like a wee needle or something and inject
Probably.
curry sauce?
Aye.
Maybe it's too thick for that. Something like some sort of device like
Aye.
that. Bit of curry sauce.
Baster type thing.
Aye. No,
You
not
get-
a baster. Like it needs to go into the pierce the.
Aye, but
batter.
like a needle essentially. It is like a
Aye,
needle.
a thicker one.
Aye.
Aye.
And just like encase the chicken and the ball with sauce. Aye, it would be lovely, wouldn't it? Would you even take it further and put a wee layer of like rice?
Oh my god, yes.
Do you think so? So it's like essentially a chicken curry and a ball.
Oh mate, aye.
Aye, same mate. I'd do it. And I seen it. I swear to you, Dallas, man.
No, I remember you, mate. You talked about it for
I
about
seen it
45 minutes.
on the menu, and then when we went down, I just wasn't fucking
The
there.
one looked at you like you were
Like,
insane.
I was a fucking idiot. And I was an idiot, that's the thing. Like, I was wrong. That wasn't even there. But I swear down, mate, like, I seen that thing. I don't know, I must have dreamt it or whatever, but I was adamant that I seen that.
Is it screening? The main camera?
Yeah. Aye.
Your wee gimmick, aye. That crapped out for me, see that week you were on the here?
Alright, aye. No, it's working. I checked it.
Aye.
Aye. It's definitely on. on the go.
Good stuff, man.
But how could we make that though? I mean,
It's the logistics of how it takes too much time and effort.
I need to learn how to make chicken balls first, and then start to introduce the curry, because you shouldn't introduce hot
See if
liquids first.
you make your own. You're making your own curry now. Aye, you're baking your own fucking curry now, man. See when you're making your own curry. For years I tried to like make a nice Chinese takeaway style curry at home. Could never get it right, and somebody says you need to add MSG, and then see as soon as I added that, and like 5 Chinese, 5 spices, it's called. You can get it at any supermarket. Aye, game changer, man. I mean, it's bad for you, like when you eat it all the time, but any takeaway for the Chinese you get has MSG in it.
Aye.
All of them.
It's a weird thing, man. Right? Like because I've heard that as well, and I did look into that, and apparently, like and takeaway not. And
Aye, of course, you're not going to. If you go to China, nobody's ordering chicken balls and chips with curry sauce.
Well, no, I've not been, but I will when I'm there, man. I'll be like, give me some sort of
We
chicken
open a
in a
Scottish Chinese takeaway, man.
Aye. There will be one, surely. No. Aye, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway.
You get ran out of tune the rails, man.
But apparently, right, like I think like takeaways just like rip the arse right out of it and just like and smother that, right? But that's the same thing. It's like fucking complaining about like McDonald's for like pumping in fat and all that and other stuff, right? It's what they do. But apparently MSG is a healthier alternative to salt.
Oh, really?
I'll check this out now, right? But I'm certain I checked this ages
So I've
ago.
got a mate that's a chef, and he told me that it's really bad for you.
Well, I'd go with his word then, because I'm just going on what I've seen online.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it's healthier than salt. Fuck's sake, like what health properties is fucking unless it's like sea salt or fucking Celtic sea salt. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Scientific and regular quantity, MG safe for consumption in typical food quantities. The idea that it's bad for your health is largely a myth rooted in anecdotal reports from the 1960s. Why then?
Because back then they didn't want the Chinese coming into America and all these different places, probably. And it's like,
aye. Those sneaky like Asians.
Let's
they'll
end
put
that
poison
sentence there.
in your food.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. Aye.
Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of rhetoric.
Neil, that's what they said, not us.
No, us.
We're saying that's probably how.
That's 1960s man that's saying that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm back.
I'm not saying that, but that type of rhetoric was rife in the 1960s, I would say.
Aye, 100%.
But apparently it's not. But then again, like I was saying before, though, I think it's just a case of takeaways and stuff like that will probably use a lot.
Aye.
But that's just the same as like they'll use a lot of salt or a lot of eating's bad for you.
But
do you know
to taste
what I mean?
to try it, to test the waters, see other food, like I was having like soup and I put a bit in soup, mate. Everything you put
It just tastes spices it up.
Mate, it's dynamite.
I've written down 10.
10.
I've written down 10 there.
See that?
I could have kept going, but I tried to do a wee
Chinese supermarket near you.
variety.
Right.
That Chinese supermarket near you's got MSG in it.
Aye, definitely, 100%.
Get a bash, mate.
I will.
Taste sensation.
Right, so I'll get these prepped then. In fact, no, I will.
I've run out of curry, chat, while he's prepping this. Oh, so last week you promised the good people at the Heavy Good podcast, the viewers, you guaranteed them some celebrity cock chat.
Aye. Well, the problem
and you also said that there's people out there that say that they watch this expecting, and I don't know how I feel about that.
One of their
expecting a bit of cock chat.
Yeah, it's like an expected gimmick now.
To be fair.
Yeah, everyone expects cock these days, man. So the problem now is when you try to Google these things, it just comes up with you need to
put your passport in.
You need to show us a photo of your face to look at Jude Law's banger.
Well, Roy doesn't need to apparently, man, with the bear keys he had up last week on the screen.
Maybe it's just specifically A-listers that you need to sign in to look at. Apparently Jude Law's got a dick pic out of there. I don't know if we can find that, if anyone can, but in my research when I was Googling what other celebrities have dick pics out there, apparently Jude Law's got one. There was a famous one I was going to mention, but I don't even know if you can see it. It's Brett Favre.
The football player?
I think he was a baseball player. Maybe an American football player.
American sport, I knew it was something
American sport. But him and this American politician called Anthony Weiner both had similar ones in that they shared a dick pic.
Anthony Weiner?
Anthony Weiner, and that was a fitting name because they've both got wee tiddlers. but
So what do you
made
mean
the
they
choice.
shared the dick pic?
They sent it. I don't know. I think it was different context. I think Anthony Weiner might have been just putting it out there. He's just a nutter basically. He just can't help himself. I think Brett Favre might have been sending it to someone, and it's got out there. But they're notorious because it's just like, why are you taking a picture of that, mate? You should have at least sugarcoated it a bit first.
Aye.
Maybe put in a miniature Coke can for like.
You're not Chris Brown here.
Exactly.
Aye.
Like,
Brown is not down, man.
Nobody can compete with that. But I've not been able to find the actual pictures. I don't know if Roy is able to on his laptop now in between fiddling with. But the Brett Favre one, I remember, sticks in my mind.
I'll do it, mate. So what you're typing in now is Brett Favre piece, man.
But this was a few years ago, I remember this.
What's his Brett? How do you spell it?
Man up.
Brett Favre.
Favre. There's a few wrestlers with ones out there. Seth Rollins had one.
Did he?
Aye, Matt Striker.
I did actually.
Matt Striker.
I did hear that. That has one out there. Is that it?
That might be. No, I feel like it was smaller than that. That's the one.
What one? This one?
Oh my god, man. That's like the baby dick out of fucking, what's that movie? Scary Movie?
Scary movie.
Oh no, man. If you're that rich, man, go and get an extension or something, do you know what I mean?
Just take a photo of someone else's banger. Pay Chris Brown, I don't know.
Get a CGI one or something.
Or just don't send dick pics. Maybe just don't send dick
Aye,
pics.
that's a good bit of advice,
That's a
mate.
good rule of thumb. Speaking of thumbs, man.
Especially if you got a piece like that,
I
man.
like a thumb. Ew.
So is that hard?
I hope no, man.
It looks quite chubbed.
You think so? That's even a wee semi-chub, man.
Because I mean, he's got the foreskin back and everything.
Yeah, well,
Roy, I'm really struggling here.
I think he's got a foreskin.
Cut these.
Like he's sombreros it and everything, man. So like, so he's definitely.
He's wee
covered it up somehow, man.
Sombrero. He's wee Speedy Gonzales.
Aye. These wee Super Mario Brothers, man.
It does look like if Toad out of Super Mario
Was on meth?
sent a dick pic. That's
Aye.
what it'd look like.
Aye. I thought you meant his face if Toad was on meth.
I don't know. Maybe that's Super Mario's dick. It's a me, Mario.
Have the Simpsons ever done a story with that? Where like, you know,
Dick pics?
aye, Homer gets a phone and he sends a dick pic to Marge and it gets out there.
Nah, the closest one ever is Rowdy Roddy Peeper.
Oh, aye, the
Aye.
Peepster, man. But that was way before.
Sweet,
Thrones, though,
sweet
wasn't
can.
it? That was way before Thrones, I think.
Aye. No, I don't think the Simpsons have ever done a dick pic episode, mate.
No, well, obviously when they see the dick, they would like
Of course.
insinuate that, but it's just like, you know, Homer gets in hot water because he sends it accidentally out to everybody else or whatever. You know what I mean? Like instead of just Marge. Cause,
Well, they've done everything else. The
Because they're
Simpsons. Is the Simpsons still on?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah,
Aye.
still making them. Yeah, it's not good. See more recent ones, they're not good, man.
Last time I saw it was a couple of years ago, and it was one Ricky Gervais wrote, and it was quite funny.
Oh, no, I hate that one, man.
No,
Where he's playing himself.
no,
pretty much,
no,
isn't
that
it?
one.
Oh, it's a different
He
one.
wrote two.
Oh, okay.
I know what one you're talking about. I'm
Aye.
not talking about that one.
He ruined The Simpsons.
There was another one.
episode, man.
There was another one.
Yeah.
He wrote. He wasn't in it.
Right.
Aye. Probably to make up for that one.
Because they just put David Brent into a Simpsons episode
Aye.
and it didn't work. Different style of humour, man.
But if you could put the wee man in the Simpsons, you would.
Oh, I don't judge Ricky Gervais for taking the gig, obviously, right? But I think it was poor planning on their part to watch The Office and go, oh, that'd work in The Simpsons. It's like, nah, it's two totally different senses of humour, totally
Aye.
different kind of talk context. You can't just
Aye.
take that and put it in
you
Simpsons
could-
world.
Even the
Just the way he acts,
American-
all his wee mannerisms, he's kind of
Aye.
all awkward and stuff. Doesn't
Aye.
work with the...
So it's like, what seasons would you say? I know it's just like old chat, but like, what seasons would you say are the peak Simpsons?
like 2 to about 11 or 12, round about that.
I'd say three. Season
3
three
maybe, aye.
is where it
Round
starts
about
to
2 or 3,
fucking
aye.
find its feet. I know there's a couple in season 2.
Aye.
Season 1's not that good. 3 to about. I know there's good episodes after this, but I'd say 10.
10. Nah.
3 to 10
That's
is my
a
kinda-
solid...
No matter what episode you watch,
Aye.
you've got a belt.
After season 10, there's like episodes start to creep in where you're like, what's this about? Why is Lady Gaga
Aye.
hanging about with Lisa Simpson? I don't like this, man.
But you still got the odd bit that was funny.
Aye.
Like, well, Snoopy robs them all
Yeah.
at knife point, and it's in slow mo to that.
Yeah.
What is the song? I don't wanna know, na.
Oh, the episode-
Looking out for number one, California, here we come. And they're all getting robbed.
That's
at night
right, aye.
Back on dress like Snoopy.
Or the episode where they discover the screamer pillar. It's like
Aye.
just a caterpillar that screams.
Aye.
It's one of the funniest things I've
Aye.
ever seen. But that's
That was good.
just that, and then if the whole episode was just a caterpillar screaming, I think it'd be a classic. But
Do you ever think when you listen to Conan, no Conan the Barbarian, like
O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien,
Oh, yeah.
I thought you meant the rest.
when he sometimes hits it with wee bits of his humour, you can pure tell.
that he wrote some of the classic Simpsons.
Aye.
He wrote the monorail
Aye.
episode, didn't he?
Aye.
Yeah.
Right, do you have some sort of cut?
You have not thought this through at all, have you? And I love it. Why don't you put it in the strong?
There's my hat. My hat's
I need
over
a
there.
cup.
My hat. Use my hat.
Why are we not using that hat that's on your head?
Cause scalp issues, man.
What's the scalp issue?
Everything, skin everywhere, but it's especially
You're falling
bad
apart.
on my scalp. It fucking is, man. You know how I posted that in the group chat the other day about I'd bumped my head? And I
Aye.
thought I might need
I
stitches.
thought that's what you were going to say. I didn't say.
I know that started. I rubbed my head when I was drying it with a towel too much, and it started bleeding again. So literally, I will try and dry myself a towel, and I'll just start bleeding because of it. So
God,
this
man.
is why I'm all covered up, man.
Maybe doing a Ouija board episode with you soon, man.
Aye,
That's
man.
right.
Just gradually disintegrating. I'm like fucking.
So who's it we're doing, man? With Leonard Cohen,
Aye. What?
Larry Cohen.
Larry Cohen.
Leonard Cohen.
Right.
Done Hallelujah. And all that.
So,
He's dead though. We could talk to him on a Ouija board.
Aye.
But better to talk to than Larry Cohen, I think.
Well, we'll have some backups in case he's shite. In case he's not got any chat.
Aye, pass
He's,
the
I mean,
board.
his dialogue for his movie was fucking dog shit.
right, so who wants to select one first?
What else?
Select it and then hand to me, please.
And we'll look at them all at the same time. Right?
Aye.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
Right,
Selected.
let me select.
Chicken select. Man.
Is that one?
I'll take it from you, mate.
This isn't Guinevere in the National Lottery, mate. Fucking open the thing.
You're doing the Scottish Cup draw.
Right, so the
That Rod
three,
Stewart one.
Stenhouse
the
Muir.
three possibilities for next week's film, right? Where Evil Lux.
Where Evil Lux.
Okay.
Rings-
Fantastic film.
Rings a bell, man.
It's amazing. I
How-
really hope we get
British or American?
Argentinian,
Where?
but it don't let
Subtitles.
that. Aye, I know, but you don't need the subtitles.
I
The
watch
third-
everything with subtitles now, man. I'm Gen Z.
The second
as
one
fuck.
is The Burbs. I watch everything with subtitles. I know actually. The Burbs. You ever seen that with Tom Hanks?
You've seen the Bobs.
Ah!
Come on, man. I put that in there as a wee treat. As a wee treat.
Aye, we treat. And the last
watch
one
the Burbs
is
anyway.
Rawhead Rex.
Oh.
It's Clive Barker's first film.
Is it?
I think so.
I know it's maybe the only ever Irish, not the only ever, but it was an Irish horror movie for the
Aye.
80s.
I don't think he directed it. I think he wrote it, and then he wasn't happy with it, so that's why he made Hellraiser, because that's what the sort of tone he was wanting for it.
So now the thing's going to spin and pick.
Now the thing is going to spin. Which one it is? This is just all like pomp in it.
Aye, circumstance, man. Put down fucking crispy chicken fucking thingy as one of the options as well.
What if that wins? Man? Like, what
Then we need to
happens
make it in next week's
then?
episode.
Then we all win, I suppose.
Society wins when we invent that, mate.
Oh, mate.
We abandon the podcast and become millionaires off.
Welcome world.
Aye, chicken crispy pancakes, or what the fuck it was called. Crispy
Chicken curry crispy rolls.
chicken curry crispy rolls, aye.
Where Evil Lux.
Right.
Okay,
Here's the big moment, guys.
spin.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. I'll bring it here. Oh no, where did it go? Oh, fuck.
This is riveting.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Right, here we go.
Na-na-na. How do I spin?
Spin the wheel, make a deal, mate.
I should have played the theme for here, shouldn't I?
Aye.
What's the pin that? Cool.
Where
Evil Lux.
I'm up for that.
That's. I'm telling you, this is a great film.
Okay, good.
Right?
I think I've seen it pop up on streaming
Thank
and
fuck.
thought about watching it. And
Aye. You should, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Where evil lurks.
Where Evil Lurks. That's our next film. So
Okay.
that we'll discuss that one next week.
Right. Okay.
Should we maybe pick the following weeks?
Yeah.
As well?
Sure. Oh, I thought about a film that we could have added to it.
Aye, I'm gonna keep thinking that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we keep bringing in new ones, adding them in.
I think that was one.
That's fine.
Okay. Just Brett Favre's face there, man. Looking
Scunnered.
no danger, every couldn't seen my banger.
Everybody's literally...
No, you're a banger, man, a banger. Fucking banger.
Right. So for the following weeks, contenders, we've got From Beyond,
Okay.
Stuart Gordon film.
Is that no an H.P. Lovecraft sort of thing, mate?
Aye,
Yeah, it is,
H.P. Lovecraft, aye.
Aye.
What do you think you are? HR shoving stuff?
The next one is The Guest.
Right. I don't know any of these. I know the
The
Burbs.
Guest. Jesus.
And the last one is Ready or Not. Ready or Not, here
Here
I
we
come,
come.
in
You
your
can't
face. Right. So I'll get this ready.
I'm going to burn that chair after you leave, man.
I've done nice stuff for you, man. What was the rest? What was the other films? From Beyond. To
Right.
Infinity.
What was the first one again?
Ready or Not.
No, what was the first one we selected for this coming week?
When Evil Lurks.
When Evil Lurks.
Or Where Evil Lurks.
Where Evil Lurks.
I can only think of the Prodigy tune
Right, you ready?
that samples Night Boat to Cairo by Madness.
And it just makes me think of Scott Hall and ECW.
Aye. It's quite Tim Burton-y, that.
That is very Tim Burton-y, aye. The Guest.
Guest.
Alright.
You give some context in this film?
So this one, it's a film that stars.
Well, you can turn the fucking music off first.
I know. What's his face from Downton Abbey?
Charles Dance.
No.
The sort of round-faced guy. Nah, this in Paddington.
No. Give me a second. I'll get it, man. I should have fucking.
Oh, Dan Stevens.
Dan Stevens.
Yeah,
That's
he was
one.
the Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
So it's all about like he comes back to this family's home, who he delivers to them that their son was killed in.
I remember
war.
seeing the trailer for this.
Aye,
Never saw
and
the
he's his
film.
pal, and they let him stay there, and then weird stuff starts to happen.
Cool. I'm up for
Two
watching
decent ones.
Two decent films,
For the
like
next
it.
2 weeks.
two solid films.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, boy.
The stuff doesn't stand a fucking chance, man.
Mate, I think the winner's already been selected in there, in my opinion. But we'll wait and see
Alright.
when you watch it.
What would you say?
I think Where Evil Lurks. Is it where or when? Where
Where
Evil
makes more
Lurks,
sense.
Hi, but you don't know what the other
I don't know.
choices
That's
will
the
be.
thing, aye. But it was my favourite film for 2023.
Oh, really?
Aye, and that was when Oppenheimer came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we're
was
going to try and talk to David Guest on a Ouija board, or not?
On a
David
Weibo,
Guest!
I think you can talk to him on the phone, man. Probably.
No, no, anyway, you can't.
No?
do
Is
it.
he
No.
gone?
Aye.
Sorry. I really not.
He was coming in his own Celebrity Big Brother.
Aye, man. He's been dead for 20 years.
Everything always comes back to Celebrity Big Brother.
Aye.
Cox and Celebrity Big Brother are the glue that holds this podcast together.
Pretty much.
And Bobby Davro, of course.
Bobby Davro.
Aye, that's right. I remember that now. I forgot about that.
I'm putting this out in the universe right now. One day, Bobby Davro will be on this podcast.
Yeah.
Aye, I'm sure it will.
One day we'll make a horror movie with Bobby Davro.
Oh, mate. Now we're talking,
Where
man.
he eats spicy chicken balls and farts himself to death. We've just pitched it right there. That's just the premise.
Aye,
Right there, that's-
I'm in,
Netflix
mate.
are already
that's-
waiting in the wings to sign
aye.
that
It's
fucking thing
greenlit
up.
right the fuck now, man.
100%. I'm in. Aye,
Right, so is that an episode, guys?
I think so.
Aye.
Aye,
That's a good wee episode, man.
I enjoyed that.
So, aye. Let's see who ends up winning.
David Guest.
Fucking
I shouldn't laugh at the dead.
No, you should look
I
at
should
face,
laugh at
man.
the dead, but
Who's I'm thinking about? It's a DJ.
David
Oh,
Guest.
David
Guetta.
Guetta. That's
Yeah.
what I had in mind. He died as
No,
well, didn't
he's
he?
not. But he did that tribute video when he was in the rooftop in the pandemic.
Oh,
This
my
one's
God.
for the family of George Floyd.
That's right.
And then drop the beat, man.
So who's the
Family of George Floyd. But cheers, mate.
who's the
better.
who's the DJ that died then? Was that Avicii?
Avicii.
Aye.
She died.
Aye.
We'll try and talk to him and all. Avicii, David
Right.
Guest, and
Is that Avicii or David Guest?
Larry Cohen. Avicii would be a good guy to get in the other end as well, but if it was just came through like a radio.
gone for it, man.
It's like you're phoning up GBX.
Aye, new songs,
Right,
record them. Then.
Right, Avicii, can we request bits and pieces for the afterlife, please?
Aye.
How we doing, man?
Right, Avicii.
Sam,
We're phoning for Canvas Lang. Can we request bits and pieces, mate? Just like, give me a break. I'm fucking. You know what I mean? Yeah.
David Guest talking to you off me, man. I'm fucking bored at me up.
I watched that for the first time the other day.
Doctor No.
Doctor No.
Aye, nobody's ever seen that in camera. They've got the original.
Aye, Doctor No.
Yeah.
So
It's a
I've
cracker,
actually,
man.
me and Maria
It's a cracking.
have decided
Bit of artwork up
to
there.
watch
fucking
all
poster.
the James Bond films.
You never seen Doctor No?
Like very recently, we decided
That was
to do
Alistair that used to be one of the cameramen for ICW with Adam. No, Alistair.
Yeah, big guy.
It was in his office. We helped him clear it out, and he was like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take that, man."
Aye,
Right,
but that's
man.
the thing, man. I know that I've seen bits and pieces of a lot of the films, but I don't know if I've seen them all, and I don't know if I've seen a whole one.
Really?
Even when I'm
Any Bond films,
no,
man?
when we're talking about Doctor No and From Russia with Love and all
Stop
that
getting Bond wrong.
Exactly.
So we've went back right to the start,
It's
starting with
attacked by a
Doctor
bunch
No,
of skiers with lemon
And we're-
piping.
and we're watching it for them.
Really?
Aye.
That's like mad to me. Like I grew up on James Bond. I taped every single one off the telly. I still have those VHS tapes, and I watched them obsessively. So it's
Aye.
like I know them inside.
He was on Off the Ball
Aye.
recently.
Aye, I was on a Fitbar, national Fitbar radio show just talking about Knick Knack for the man with the golden gun.
Aye.
That's what I brought to the Fitbar
Wow,
chat.
right,
man.
okay,
Talking
okay.
about
Well, let's do
Hervey
that then.
Village.
Wait till I get through them, man, and then we'll fucking discuss Bond.
Aye.
November.
Too right, man.
Double-
Have you not seen any Bond films as far as you're aware then? All the way
No, I've definitely seen.
Not even
right,
like
so
Goldeneye or.
I've definitely seen. I've seen Goldeneye.
I've
I've
seen Golden
seen.
Guy there.
Golden Guy?
I've
Golden
seen.
Guy.
What's the one
Peter
with?
Stringfellow, man.
Aye. With a thong on. Bam bam. Golden Guy.
What's the one with Timothy Dalton? Is it Live and Let Die or?
Out in the
Or-
boat with fucking walking, man.
Eh?
Dun dun dun.
It's not. Is it License to Kill or Live and Let Die?
That's fucking harsh, man. Timothy Dalton was in The Living Daylights and
That was his first one.
License to Kill.
And License to Kill.
Living Daylights. Aha. Did the theme tune to that.
Right.
License to Kill. Shit. Who did the License to Kill theme tune, man?
I don't know. You were
Got a
telling me.
license to kill.
Was Lulu the first?
Fucking remember who done License
The
to
first
Kill, man?
British, well, Scottish obviously, but British person to do a theme song for a Bond?
No, it would have been Shirley Bassey, man.
Aye.
Welsh.
Remember-
Lulu did one though, didn't she?
Lulu did. This actually came up during Off the Ball because someone phoned in with us. Bit of trivia.
Because I had to do something with the pavilion recently where I was filming. I don't even think it went out, but it was like, aye, that was one of the factoids. Was
Right.
she done stuff there, and that was one of the things. Was she done a song for a Bond movie?
So Tom Jones did Thunderball. You Only Live Twice. She might have, For Your Eyes Only was Sheena Easton.
No, sorry, that's what it is. That's what I'm getting mixed up. Was
Sheena
it was
Easton for Bells Hill, I think, did
So has
For Your
Lulu
Eyes
done one
Only.
or
Lulu's definitely done a Bond theme, but what one was it?
Lulu and Sheena.
Fucking
Look it
came
up.
up.
Lulu,
Did-
James Bond song.
Remember Radiohead did like the best Bond
Man with
theme
the
ever,
golden gun,
and it never got selected
Did they?
for Spectre.
Oh, really?
Aye.
I didn't know that.
And then they went with whoever it was that done it. Was it Sam Mendes or some
Sam-
Where was it like a version of Eurovision Song Contest went for Bond theme?
shit? No, they
Sam
just
Smith.
they
did.
submitted the song,
Aye.
but it never got selected, so they just released it. But it's a brilliant song, man. Great song.
Gutted. Sam
Best Bond
Smith.
theme of
Sam
all time.
Smith, I think I did.
Sam
Spectre.
Smith, sorry, would I say Sam Mendes?
Sam Mendes.
He directed some of the films.
Yeah.
Aye. See, I know a wee bit of Bond trivia, but not much.
Lulu, James Bond.
Lulu James Bond.
Lulu tits. Oh, that's just habit. Sorry. Let's see what's happening there anyway.
Why?
All right.
These are mostly anime.
I know.
Weird anime shit, man.
That's no Lulu.
No.
That's a topic we need to get into.
Is that Lulu for Final Fantasy? I think that's what that was.
Is that what's happening
Aye.
there? Lulu Bond. Didge.
Bond, so... There wasn't the man with the golden gun.
Man with the golden gun.
And I think that's an episode.
Aye.
Aye.
I'd say so. Aye.
So tune in next week when we'll be watching some other horror shite, hopefully better than the stuff.
Yeah, what did we agree on?
Where Evil Lurks
Where Evil Looks.
and The Guest.
Right, okay.
So that's our next 2 weeks
Aye,
worth
aye.
of viewing.
Decent.
And we will select a horror movie for you to watch on Halloween night. I am Mark Dallas. This is Neil Louis and Bratchpiece. This is Roy Bryson. And we will see you next week.